Thank you, Senator Mendoza. All debate having ceased, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. Anderson. No. Bates. No. Bell. Aye. Berryhill. No. Block. Aye. Cannella. De Leon. Fuller. No. Gaines. No. Gaggioni. Aye. Glazer. No. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Aye. Weso. Aye. Huff. Jackson.
Aye.
Aye. Lada. Aye. Leno. Aye. Leyva. Aye. Liu. Aye. McGuire. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell. Aye. Monning. Aye. Morlock. No. Morrell. No. Wynn. No. Nilsson. No. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Roth. No. Runner. No. Stone. No. Vidak. No. Wachowski. Wolk. Wolk. Aye.
Please call the absent members.
Allen. Cannella. De Leon. Huff. McGuire. No. Wachowski. Aye.
Ayes 21, noes 15. Assembly amendments are concurred in. File item 43 we will pass temporarily. File item 44, Senator Hill. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 467 by Senator Hill, enacting the professions and vocations.
Senator Hill.
Thank you, Madam President. Members, SB 467 would extend the sunset dates for the California Accountancy Board and for the Contractor State License Board to January 1st, 2020, and make some minor changes to their programs. The bill would also require the Attorney General's office to submit specific and specified reports to the legislature regarding disciplinary cases referred to their office. There is no opposition to the bill. Respectfully ask for your aye vote on concurrence.
Any debate or discussion on this item? Any debate or discussion? Seeing and hearing none, is there any objection to a unanimous roll call? Seeing and hearing none, ayes 39, no 0. Assembly amendments are concurred in. File item 45 we will pass temporarily. File item 46, Senator Wolk. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 762 by Senator Wolk, enacting to public contracts.
Senator Wolk.
Thank you, Madam President. 762 establishes a pilot program for 7 counties to use best value when awarding construction contracts. Assembly amendments narrowed the pilot program to Alameda, Los Angeles, Riverside, San Bernardino, San Diego, Solano, and Yuba. 762 has bipartisan support. I ask for concurrence in the amendments from the Assembly.
Thank you, Senator Wolk. Is there any debate or discussion on this? Senator Stone.
Thank you, Madam President. I rise in opposition to SB 762. As a former member of the Riverside County Board of Supervisors, I would request that Riverside County be taken out of this mix for this pilot project. We have a fiduciary responsibility in counties to make sure that we protect the public treasury. And the best way to do that is through the open bidding process of making sure that projects are bid and given to the lowest responsible bidder, and not to fabricate what is a best value in the best interest of giving labor contracts that might be more expensive for local governments that are struggling in this economy. For those reasons, I urge a no vote.
Thank you, Senator Stone. Any further debate or discussion? Seeing and hearing none, Senator Wolk, you may close.
Yes, this is an authorization. If the Riverside County Board of Supervisors don't wish to participate, they don't need to. I ask for your concurrence in Assembly amendments.
All debate having ceased, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. No. Bates. No. Bell. Aye. Berryhill. No. Block. Aye. Cannella. Aye. De Leon. Fuller. No. Gaines. No. Gaggioni. Aye. Glazer. Aye. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Aye. Weso. Aye. Huff. Jackson.
Aye.
Aye. Lada. Aye. Leno. Aye. Leyva. Aye. Liu. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell. Aye. Monning. Morlock. No. Morrell. No. Wynn. No. Nilsson. No. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Roth. Aye. Runner. No. Stone. No. Vidak? No. Wachowski? Aye. Wolk? Wolk, aye.
Please call the absent members.
De Leon? Huff? Aye. Monning? Aye.
Ayes 27, noes 12. Assembly amendments are concurred in. Moving on to file item 47, Senator Hall. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 399 by Senator Hall, an act relating to tidelands and submerged lands.
Senator Hall.
Yes, thank you, Madam President and Senators. SB 399 will grant the City of Los Angeles the ability to grant franchises, permits, or leases in the port and waterfront communities of San Pedro and Wilmington in my district for a term not to exceed 66 years. Over the years, due to an expansion in port activity and a reduction of other commercial or residential development, the waterfront area now offers only isolated areas of successful visitor-oriented commercial enterprise amidst a growing inventory of abandoned, vacant, or underutilized areas. This bill will support bold actions taken by the City of Los Angeles to improve and better connect the Los Angeles waterfront area to tourists and the community. It will also help to generate enhanced public and private investments, promote transit use, create jobs, and increase public access to the waterfront. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you, Senator Hall. Is there any debate or discussion on this item? Is there any debate or discussion? Seeing and hearing none, is there any objection to substituting a unanimous roll call? Seeing and hearing none, ayes 39, no 0. Assembly amendments are concurred in. File item 48, Senator Lara. File item 48, Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 291 by Senator Lara, an act relating to public health.
Senator Lara.
Thank you, Madam President and members. SB 291 relating to trauma related to genocide is back from the Assembly on concurrence. With only technical amendments, the main purpose of SB 504 still remains intact, and that is to increase access to mental health services for individuals who suffer from trauma related to genocide. I respectfully ask for aye votes.
Any debate or discussion on this item? Any debate or discussion? Seeing and hearing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen? Aye. Anderson? No. Bates?
Oh, all right.
Bates, aye. Bell? Aye. Berryhill? Aye. Block? Aye. Canella? Aye. De Leon? Fuller? Aye. Gaines? Aye. Galgiani? Aye. Glazer? Aye. Hall? Aye. Hancock? Aye. Hernandez? Aye. Hertzberg? Aye. Hill? Aye. Wesso? Huff? Aye. Jackson?
Aye.
Aye. Lara? Aye. Leno? Aye. Leva? Aye. Liu? Aye. McGuire? Aye. Mendoza? Aye. Mitchell? Aye. Monning? Aye. Morlock? No. Morrell? Wynn? Aye. Nielsen? Pan? Aye. Pavley? Roth? Aye. Runner? Aye. Stone? Vidak? Aye. Wachowski? Aye. Wolk? Wolk, aye. Anderson, no to aye.
Please call the absent members.
De Leon? Wesso? Morrell? Aye. Nielsen? Pavley? Aye. Stone? Aye.
Ayes 36, noes 1. Assembly amendments are concurred in. File item 49 has been re-referred to rules. File item 50, Senator Wachowski. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 501 by Senator Wachowski, an act relating to wage garnishment.
Senator Wachowski.
Madam President, this is the wage garnishment bill, and this is the first time in 47 years that California will be modifying the 25% garnishment that occurs for every single person who owes a debt here in California. The bill got skinnied up in the Assembly, and now we have a tiered system, so just the poorest of the workers in California will get some break. It sets a cap, which is basically twice the poverty rate for a family of 3. A lot of people like the bankers and the collectors and Encore Capital have removed their opposition. I urge an aye vote.
Thank you, Senator Wachowski. Is there any debate or discussion on this item? Any debate or discussion? Seeing and hearing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen? Aye. Anderson? No Bates. No Bell. I. Berryhill. No Block. I. Canella. I. De Leon. Fuller. No. Gaines. No Gaggioni. I. Glazer. I. Hall. I. Hancock. I. Hernandez. I. Hertzberg. I. Hill. I. Hueso. I. Huff. No Jackson.
Aye.
I. Lara. Leno. I. Leyva. I. Liu. I. McGuire. I. Mendoza. I. Mitchell. I. Monning. I. Morlock. No Morrell. No Wynn. I. Nielsen. Pan. I. Pavley. I. Roth. I. Runner. No Stone. No Vidak. No Wachowski. I. Wolk. Aye.
Please call the absent members.
De Leon. Lada. Nielsen.
Ayes 26, noes 11. Assembly members are concurred in. Colleagues, we have, let's see, 3 more items to get to the end of our unfinished business file. Senator Gaines, file item 51, Senator Wachowski, file item 52, and then Senator Hertzberg, file item 53. We will complete those items and then take our luncheon recess after we do motions and resolutions and have announcements as to where committees will be meeting. So we have 3 more bills to address. We'll start with file item 51, Senator Gaines. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 605 by Senator Gaines, enact relating to community colleges.
Senator Gaines.
Thank you, Madam President. I bring to you the South Lake Tahoe Community College reciprocal agreement that must reach agreement on both the state of Nevada and the state of California. We're working on the California side. That's the first step. And we have assembly amendments that are technical in nature, and I urge your aye vote.
Thank you very much, Senator Gaines. Any debate or discussion? Seeing and hearing none, is there any objection to substituting a unanimous roll call? Seeing and hearing none, ayes 39, no 0. Assembly amendments are concurred in. File item 52, Senator Wachowski. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 641 by Senator Wachowski, enact relating to debt buying.
Senator Wachowski.
Thank you, Madam President. This is back on concurrence. Once again, this was narrowed in the Assembly. That is now going, this is the debt buyer bill, and it's going to require consumers to produce evidence if they make a claim that they were a victim of identity theft or misidentified by the debt buyers. I ask for an aye vote.
Any debate or discussion on this item? Any debate or discussion? Seeing and hearing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. I. Anderson. No Bates. No Bell. I. Berryhill. No Block. I. Canella. I. De Leon. Fuller. No Gaines. No Gaggioni. I. Glazer. Hall. I. Hancock. I. Hernandez. I. Hertzberg. I. Hill. I. Hueso. I. Huff. I. Jackson.
Aye.
I. Lara. Leno. I. Leyva. I. Liu. I. McGuire. I. Mendoza. I. Mitchell. I. Monning. I. Morlock. No Morrell. No Wynn. No Nielsen. No Pan. I. Pavley. I. Roth. I. Runner. No Stone. No Vidak. I. Wachowski. I. Wolk. Wolk, aye.
Please call the absent members.
De Leon. Glazer. I. Lara.
Ayes 27, noes 11. Assembly amendments are concurred in. And our final item on unfinished business for today, absent a couple of bills that I'll be bringing up early this afternoon. Senator Hertzberg, Mr. Secretary, please read file item 53.
Senate Bill 697 by Senator Hertzberg, enact relating to public utilities.
Senator Hertzberg.
I know this sounds a little inconsistent, but this deals with the California Public Utilities Commission accountability. It does 2 things since coming back from the other house. One, consolidates reporting requirements in the Public Utilities Code to ease reference, and secondly, fixes certain drafting errors. Ask for your aye vote.
Debate or discussion on this item? Is there any debate or discussion? Seeing and hearing none, is there any objection to substituting a unanimous roll call? Seeing and hearing none, ayes 39, no 0. Assembly amendments are concurred in. Colleagues, we are going back to motions and resolutions. We'll start with Senator Hill.
Thank you, Madam President. I'd like to move for reconsideration on item number 14, SB 21. A member wasn't on the floor for the vote. You can reconsider.
Senator Hill's motion for reconsideration. Is there any objection to? There is none. Ayes 39, no 0. Reconsideration is granted. Senator Hill.
Thank you, Madam President. Ask for an aye vote, please. Thank you.
All right, very good. Senator Hill asks for an aye vote. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. No. Bates. Aye. Bell. Aye. Berryhill. Block. Aye. Canella. Aye. De Leon. Fuller. Aye. Gaines. Galgioni. Aye. Glazer. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Aye. Wesso. Aye. Huff. Jackson.
Aye.
Aye. Lada. Leno. Aye. Leva. Aye. Liu. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell. Aye. Monning. Aye. Morlock. Aye. Morrell. Wynn. Aye. Nilsson. No. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Roth. Aye. Runner. Stone. Vidak. Aye. Wachowski. Aye. Wolk. Wolk, aye. Nilsson, note aye.
Call the absent members, please.
Berryhill. Aye. De Leon. Gaines. Aye. Glazer. Aye. Huff. Aye. Lada. Morrell. Aye. Runner. Stone. Aye.
Ayes 36, noes 1. Assembly amendments are concurred in. Senator Monning, for what purpose, sir?
Motions and resolutions.
Without objection.
Members, I move to suspend Senate Rule 29.3B for the purpose of amending Assembly Bill 199.
Suspend Senate rule. Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. Bates. Bell. Aye. Berryhill. Block. Aye. Canella. De Leon. Fuller. Gaines. Galgioni. Aye. Glazer. Aye. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Aye. Wesso. Huff. Jackson.
Aye.
Aye. Lada. Leno. Aye. Leva. Aye. Liu. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell. Aye. Monning. Aye. Morlock. Morrell. Wynn. Nilsson. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Roth. Aye. Runner. Stone. Runner. Aye. Stone. Vidak. Wachowski. Aye. Wolk. Wolk, aye. Runner, aye to no.
Please call the absent members.
Anderson. Bates. Berryhill. Canella. De Leon. Fuller. Gaines. Wesso. Aye. Huff. Lada. Morlock. Morrell. Wynn. Nilsson. Stone. Vidak.
Ayes 24, noes 1. Senate rules are suspended. Senator Monning.
Thank you, Madam President. Under motions and resolutions, I request unanimous consent to submit a letter to the Journal for SB 475. This request has been approved by both sides of the aisle.
Without objection, that will be the order. Senator Allen, followed by Senator Pan.
Motions and resolutions.
Without objection.
I just wanted to, the author has asked me to move AB 974, item 80, to the inactive file.
That will be the order. Thank you, Senator Allen. Senator Pan.
Thank you, Madam President. Under motions and resolutions.
Without objection.
Thank you. I rise to submit a letter to the Journal clarifying the intent of SB 533.
Has this been?
Yes.
Without objection.
Objection.
That will be the order.
Thank you.
Senator Galgiani, excuse me. All right, Senator Pan, are you withdrawing the?
I will withdraw the request. Thank you.
So, all right, the request is withdrawn. Senator Galgiani.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Under motions and resolutions,
Without
I
objection.
request that we move file item number 119, which is AB 935, to the inactive file.
That will be the order. Anyone else under motions and resolutions? Senator Allen.
I just wanted to clarify for colleagues, it's item 89, AB 974, that I was
Item 89.
It's a redevelopment bill.
That will be so noted.
Marking it.
Anyone else under motions and resolutions? Under motions and resolutions, without objection, AB 3 and AB 1352 will be withdrawn from the Committee on Rules and ordered to third reading. Without objection. All right, colleagues, it is now 12:36. We will be in recess until 1:30. There are some announcements to be made before everybody leaves. We'll start with Senator Block, Senator Hill, then Senator Pavley, Senator Hernandez. Well, we'll go in that. You don't have to remember it all, but go ahead, Senator Block.
Banking Committee will meet in room 112 immediately upon adjournment.
That will be the order. Senator Hill.
President, Business and Professions will meet in 4203 upon adjournment of the Appropriations Committee in 4203.
All right. Senator Block.
Banking will meet upon recess.
Recess. Thank you. Yes. All right. Same with the Business and Professions upon recess after conclusion of Appropriations Committee in what room? 4203. Thank you. Senator Pavley.
Senator Jackson, this should apply to your bill. So Natural Resources and Water Committee will be meeting in room 3191 immediately upon recess.
I will be there. Thank you. Senator Hernandez.
Well, after Marty's Banking and Finance, Senate Health will meet in room 112.
112. Thank you, Senator Hertzberg.
And following Senator Bell's Transportation Committee, in room 3191, Governance and Finance will meet.
All right. Sounds like no one's going to have lunch, but Senator Mendoza.
Following Business and Professions, the Labor Committee will be meeting in room 4203.
Thank you very much. Any other meetings? Senator Bell?
The Transportation Committee will meet in room 3191 immediately after the Energy Committee.
Immediately after Energy. All right, Energy, I assume, is next. Senator Hueso.
Thank you, Madam President. For Senate Energy, Utilities, and Communications Committee members and enthusiasts, we'll be meeting following Natural Resources in room 3191.
That will be the order. Senator Lara, followed by Senator Fuller.
Thank you, Madam President. Appropriations will meet in room 4203.
Upon recess?
Upon recess.
Thank you very much. Senator Fuller.
So, REAP members, if you are confused about your committee meetings, you can ask Greg or Andrew, and our whips have the complete list of rooms and files. And don't forget, we have a spot announcement to make for some of you. Thank you.
All right, we will stand in recess till 1:30 this afternoon.
will reconvene. Okay. Senator Jackson, for what purpose do you rise?
If I may present a few of my bills while I am here and you are serving as our presiding officer.
That'll be fine. Are we going to start with unfinished business, file item 12?
Thank you, Madam President and colleagues.
Okay, hang on 1 second. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 295 by Senator Jackson, enacting pipeline safety.
Senator Jackson.
Thank you, Madam President and colleagues. This is a simple bill that requires that pipelines be inspected annually. The need to increase inspection frequency came to light in the wake of an oil spill in my district in May of this year, which was caused by a pipeline transporting oil rupturing. That pipeline was being inspected every 2 or 3 years. If the pipeline had been inspected more frequently, the spill would have been avoided because we would have known it was corroding rapidly. The bill has no opposition. I respectfully ask for your aye vote.
Thank you very much, Senator. Is there any discussion or debate on Senate Bill 295? Any discussion or debate? Seeing none, Mr. Secretary, please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. No. Bates. No. Bell. Berryhill. Block. Aye. Cannella. De Leon. Fuller. Gaines. Galgiani. Aye. Glazer. Hall. Hancock. Hernandez. Hertzberg. Aye. Hill. Hueso. Aye. Huff. Jackson. Aye. Lada. Leno. Aye. Leva. Aye. Liu. McGuire. Aye. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell. Aye. Monning. Aye. Morlock. Morrell. Wynn. No. Nielsen. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Roth. Aye. Runner. Stone. No. Vidak. Wykowski. Aye. Wolk. Wolk. Aye. Bell. Aye. Berryhill. Cannella. Aye. Berryhill. Aye. De Leon. Fuller. Gaines. No. Glazer. Aye. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hill. Aye. Huff. Lada. Liu. Morlock. No. Morrell. No. Nilsen. No. Runner. Vidak. Aye.
Ayes 26, noes 8. The Assembly amendments are concurred in. Senator Jackson, are we going to now proceed to unfinished business, file item 43?
That would be the next number. Thank you, Madam
Excellent. Mr. Secretary, please read.
Senate Bill 347 by Senator Jackson, enacting the firearms.
Senator Jackson.
Thank you, Madam President and members. SB 347 would strengthen our firearm laws by adding to the list of prohibited persons those who cannot purchase or possess a firearm for a 10-year period, to include those convicted of specified firearms-related misdemeanors. Assembly members significantly narrowed the bill to only include the following offenses. 1, petty theft if the property taken was a firearm. 2, buying and receiving stolen property if the property consists of a firearm. And 3, carrying ammunition onto school grounds. This measure can help prevent gun violence by prohibiting the purchase of guns by persons who have been shown to be a high risk for future criminal activity. the California chapters of the Brady Campaign to Prevent Gun Violence, and several law enforcement agencies are in support. Colleagues, we have many discussions on this floor about firearms, and we all agree that we need to keep them out of the hands of dangerous people. That is what this bill tries to do by adding to that prohibited persons list 3 sets of firearms related misdemeanors that will, through removing access to those firearms, reduce the likelihood of a firearms-related crime being committed going forward. I respectfully ask for your aye vote to concur with Senate Assembly amendments.
Discussion or debate? Senator Nielsen.
Madam President, ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, I think we should be more preoccupied with keeping violent individuals who get guns and do violent acts from being in our communities. Worry more about those dangerous individuals, which the state of California now willfully, knowingly is putting out into our communities. Let's worry about those who use the guns, and let's be careful about keeping them in custody, under supervision, and in treatment, rather than roaming about with whatever guns they find.
Senator Anderson.
Senators, had the DOJ making better inroads into the prohibited persons list, the APPS list, had they made greater inroads over the last year, I perhaps could be supportive of this. But I'm afraid that we're going to take petty theft and prioritize it before we go after serious felons that have weapons. We need to track those people down first. They should be our number one project. And I fear that this will be used to confuse the DOJ on our priorities. I would urge a no vote. I'd welcome the senator to bring this back next year after we've seen the progress the DOJ has made towards that APPS list. I urge a no vote.
Any further discussion or debate? Seeing none, Senator Jackson, please close.
Yes, thank you. I'm assuming from the comments of my good colleague from the northern part of the state that he doesn't oppose this. He'd like to see more. But this bill only deals with limiting or prohibiting people from having firearms who are convicted of a crime that contains the obtaining of a firearm. Statistics show that these people are far more likely than the average citizen to use those firearms for crimes going forward. And with that, I would urge, with this very modest bill, I would urge an aye vote.
Please call the roll.
Allen. Aye. Anderson. No. Bates. No. Bell. Aye. Berryhill. No. Block. Aye. Cannella. No. De Leon. Fuller. No. Gaines. No. Galgiani. Aye. Glazer. Aye. Hall. Aye. Hancock. Aye. Hernandez. Aye. Hertzberg. Hill. Aye. Hueso. Aye. Huff. No. Jackson. Aye. Lara. Aye. Leno. Aye. Leva. Aye. Liu. Aye. McGuire. Aye. Mendoza. Aye. Mitchell. Aye. Monning. Aye. Morlock. No. Morrell. No. Wynn. No. Nielsen. No. Pan. Aye. Pavley. Aye. Roth. No. Runner. Stone. No. Vidak. No. Wachowski. Aye. Wolk. Wolk, aye. Hertzberg. Runner.
Ayes 23, noes 14. The Assembly amendments are concurred in.